Welcome back to Stafford Two Wheels, everyone. Today I'm at Honda, Northwest Honda. Today I'll be taking this lovely Honda Adventure Sport out, the new 2023 version. But this is got the plus pack on, but obviously we've not got the side panels on today. I'm going to show you a quick closer view on it, then you can have a look for yourself. Please leave some comments below and tell me what you think of this. It's got 4 default riding modes, 2 programmable modes, HSTC, it's got wheelie control and ABS settings. It's got a 6.5 TFT screen, LED lights, smart turning signals, Apple CarPlay and Android Autos. This Africa Twin is obviously also good for touring, and it's got off-road capability as well. The seat height varies from 850 to 870 millimeters. 2 positions, traction control and cruise on it. The horsepower is 101 brake horsepower. The torque is 77.4 pounds per square foot at the crank. The weight on this, the wet weight, is 105 pounds or 227 kilograms. So it's got electronic fuel injection and throttle by wire. It's chain drive. And it's got front forks are 45mm, inverted telescopic. The rear suspension is ProLink system, single shock, up 7.8 inches of travel. The front brakes are 2 4 pistons, hydraulic calipers. The discs are about 310mm. You can see that double disc on that. And the rear discs is a 1 piston hydraulic caliper at 256mm disc diameter. The front tyres 21 inch and the rear are 18. There's 2 colours for this model this year, a matte iridium grey metallic and the normal pearl glare white tricolour, which has got the gold wheels on. So then, looks pretty nice that in that colour, doesn't it? I'm going to take it out now for a ride and let you know what I think about it. Oh, while we're there, it's also got an SC Project pipe on it, which is aftermarket, which Honda do fit. This is a DCT model as well. Right, that was a little bit of a walk around and some facts and figures for you, some specs of this bike. We'll take it out for a ride now, see what we think, shall we? In a bit. Right, let's crack on with this Honda then, shall we? Must point out that this screen is adjustable. Flick them 2 levers there and it adjusts. I believe. Yeah, you go like that, you grab it and it adjusts, so you like that, up or down. Which is decent. This doesn't feel any bigger than my standard Africa Twin, to be fair. Certainly sounds nice with that pipe on.
thing I like about this DCT is you can override the gears with the paddle shifts on the side, and it's great up or down. I really like that, I do. It's great feature to have on the bike. I must say though, getting on the bike and adjusting the seat is a right faff. So Honda, you need to get your finger out with this seat. It's not the best, it's not very user friendly when you're trying to adjust it, to be fair. There's absolutely no difference with this and mine. Obviously this comes with electronic suspension on some of the top models. These bikes are just great, to be fair. Everything's right in front of you, and it's touchscreen as well. There's no other adventure bike that I'm aware of has a touchscreen. And you can put your sat nav up here as well if you want, your XT Zoom or whatever you've got, which makes it even better, because they do kits for these. The original L, what I've got, the basic one, you've got to have them on your bars there. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it on your bars, like, but I prefer it in front of you, so you're not keep looking down all the time. Having said that, my bike's in a Honda today for service and fitting some electronics, so I can sort out, electronic wiring, so I can sort out the XT Zumo and have a fixed point, so when you turn the ignition on, it comes on with it. This has got the project pipe on as well, hasn't it? Nice sound to that pipe. There are like them projects, MSC project pipes. However, you can't take the baffles out if you'd want to, there is. You've got to drill the carbon, or you've got to take the rivets out, which I find a little bit annoying. Extremely light bike this. I mean, I've not got the full panniers on, but I have rode when I've been touring in Europe with the panniers on, and it doesn't affect the handling at all. You just have to be careful when you do a bit of filtering. It's not the best then. What do you think about this colour anyway? Might actually be crash helmet like, but I like the red ones and red and white ones and the tricolour ones, to be fair. Oh, we're off. This has not got bar risers on this, obviously it's standard, but I think having an extra 30 or 40 mil added bar risers does help a lot, especially when you're standing up on it. Makes it easier to handle. Well, that's my opinion, don't know about yours. Maybe you can tell me if you got one of these, if you just bought one. And that windscreen's, it's not the best, it's brilliant, it's okay, you can adjust it, but that's on its highest setting. You'd think they'd have 3 settings, wouldn't you really, and higher. They just need to be wider, some of these screens for me, they're not wide enough. I think another 5 inches on that or so, it could be handy. They just don't seem wide enough at all. Still not sorted out that cluster there. When you're hitting the paddle downshift, you can hit the horn, sorry, hit the indicators, and the two cluster buttons, they need to sort it out where the paddles, you can't get confused with the indicators. There's just too much cluster on there. It needs to be dealt with differently, I think. But I suppose if enough of you people complain about it, I might do something. The response on this though is right on it. This twin's great, it sounds amazing, and it pulls like a train. And I thought what it might, to be fair, I thought that it might be a little bit heavier, bigger. It doesn't at all feel any different. I think maybe a touch heavier, but not much. Well, it's a nice sunny day today here in Blackpool. Every time I come to Blackpool it seems sunny, which is good. It's holding the gears a bit long as well. I'm sure they've done something to this DCT shifting. Put it in sports mode 1. Nice and easy to on the fly. This just puts everything down. You can flip from one to other. Everything's sound. Everything's nice and dandy. Would you say? There's always a freaking car in my road. What are you doing? Do a bit of standing up, shall we? Yeah, when you stand up, especially with my long gangly arms, you need some rises on this for me. If you're shorter, probably about 5'8", 5'10", you probably get away with it. Anything over 6 foot you need rises on, in my opinion. Oh heck. Road closure. Overeat. Splendid day for a little jaunt, isn't it? On the big lad. Mr. Vida would say. Come on, Mr. Carey. Oh yes, give it some beans there. Bit of that hurry up juice, lad. Fine and dandy. It's so comfy this bike to ride. It's just a pleasure. Especially with that SC Projects pipe on it, just sounds nice and raucous. If I can use that word, raucous, I think I will. That's the word of the day, raucous. With the anti-grips you can press the mode button on the right, and the toggle, you can go up and down the grips up to 5 positions, which will be burning your hand off. You can just leave it on one if you want, and that's it. Everything's just so easy to use. I like how they've got the screen, speedometers, viewing, digital, up and down screen. That's in case you decide to use your CarPlay or Android for your maps. I've not been hearing good stuff about them, to be fair. I don't think they work very good. That's why I've got my Zumo XT sat-nav, which is splendid. This is effortless to ride this bike. The performance is outstanding, handles really well. I know, I think they normally run Dunlop on these bikes. Can change your tyres. I've not had a problem with Dunlop, they seem fine. Not a sports bike, is it? You're not going to be scrapping the pegs on this. And you're pretty good if you can. got power on top on this. Lots of nice torque. And you can dodge them potholes. Not that you have to on this, because the suspension travel's fantastic. I suppose the added advantage of having a bigger tank is that protection there. It protects your knees a little bit from the wind. Which is a bonus, if you ask me. Hot pickers. Yeah, I'm glad I've rode this bike today. I've always been interested and intrigued how it would be against the standard one. Nice here today, pottering round Lytham. What are you doing on a Tuesday afternoon? Hey! What I'm doing, and it's not in bloody work. Great, isn't it? Anyway, I'm not going to take this on the motorway, because we don't really need to, do we? Let's face it, we don't really need to take it on the motorway. I can tell you straight away that the screen's adequate, even on the motorway. However, I'm sure there are aftermarket screens that are better than this. This ride-by-wire throttle is brilliant. It's right on it. Lovely sound to that pipe. I love it, it's great. What would I buy them on? Well, I've got one. I've not got this version. So the answer is no, because I'll probably change it and get something else, because I want to try as many bikes as I can. Many different brands, makes, styles. Because I think it's good to try different stuff, because I'm having fun. Great, just fantastic. There's a little bit of dive in that front end because the suspension's not set up for me, but on the whole it's outstanding bike. Outstanding. We are back at Honda. Thanks very much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. I'll catch you again soon. Bye.